So there are 4 oxygen sensors. 2 of them come before the catalytic converters, between the engine and the catalytic converter, and 2 of them are in the exhaust after the catalytic converter. They are super easy to replace. The first 2 are on the passenger side. There's one, and then coming right over here underneath this is another one. You will need 10mm to remove 3 of the screws here holding this thing on, and you'll need a oxygen sensor remover. It's about a 7/8 inch or a 22mm socket, but I don't know how you would do it without one of these. Actually, it's pretty tough and it's pretty tight down there, but it's super easy with one. So first thing we'll do is we'll take off this. There's an electrical connection underneath that. We'll undo, we'll push this out of the way. Use a 10mm with an extension to remove the 3 10mm screws. With the screws removed, pull this out and undo this clip here. Remove the electrical clip by squeezing on each side. That will enable you to move this out of the way. Once you remove this out of the way, you can spray some penetrant down onto the base of the oxygen sensors. Where's the other one? There it is. 1, 2. Let it sit for a while and it'll come right off. You can now remove the electrical connections for each oxygen sensor. To remove the oxygen sensors, you first need to remove the wiring. To do that, you need to take a screwdriver, pry that open, and this will come off, enabling you to pull out that end. Same goes on the other side. Here's the little fastener that connects the ends of the electrical connection to each other. They press in and then this locks them in. On the front, it's on the front of the electrical connection, and on the rear oxygen sensor, it's on the rear part of the electrical connection. I've taken this one off already, but and then this end pulls out, leaving that. This end pulls out, leaving this. You can pull this out of the clip. Pull that out of the clip, remove that, pull this out, and you can replace them. Okay, with that removed, you can put this out of the way. Here's the tool I use to remove the oxygen sensors. You can rent it for free from AutoZone or O'Reilly's, or you can buy them. They're about $8 to $11, depending on if you buy them at Amazon or from the local auto store. So take your oxygen sensor socket here and slide it down over the socket, or over the then taking a 1/2 inch ratchet, If this doesn't want to come free, first spray it with so you'll soak them in gas and then take a Brillo pad or 320 grit sandpaper and get all the stuff off of the end there, and then soak them like this one is overnight. And I did that with these and they actually worked fine. My codes didn't come back and they were working like new, but today I'm going to replace them with new ones. So here are the new ones. You want to put some anti-seize on the threads before you put them in. These look like they came with anti-seize. Here are the instructions that came with the oxygen sensors. These were 19 bucks off Amazon, and they are the same quality as the more expensive ones. They look exactly the same. Hand tighten them. Use your oxygen sensor socket to tighten them back up. Once you have the new one in, plug in the electrical plug, snap on the lock, and press it back into the connection. And you've replaced the oxygen sensors. Super easy.